that's another tough thing about being a musician these days is like you have to take a social media path like in order to make it work.
Smart. How do you feel about that? Does that take a toll on you? Like that whole trope of it's like, well, we're artists and now we have to be content creators
too. So I used to be really bitter towards it, and then I heard do you know who Adam Neely is?
No.
He's actually a bass player, and he has like a YouTube channel about music and everything, and he kind of said something that made me switch gears mentally about it. Everybody complains about like I heard a stand-up comedian complaining about it too. She's like, I didn't know that being a stand-up comedian meant I had to be a video editor, because they edit their comedy clips and like not all of them could afford video editors. I can't afford a video editor. Like that's why I'm doing this by myself. But anyways, what Adam Neely said was, he said, yeah, but the game was difficult before too. It was just a different game. He said before the social media thing, the game was sucking up and ass kissing like rich guys. Huh. Like, and he said that was the other game. And he's like, and that was also demeaning and demoralizing too. Like you had to like be kind of like be a sex icon for like corporate management and suck up and kiss ass to them. And he's like, that's the game they played. He's like, so in a way, like that was an equally demoralizing game in a weird way. So actually there's a lot of more freedom in this game, because yes, it's like you have to learn video editing skills, but you're not like sucking up to some corporate asshole. Like, you know what I mean? So in all centuries of music, there was a game to be played. It's just a totally different game, you know? And that kind of like made me switch gears on that. I'm like,
I wish you never told me that.
I wish I never told you that.
Yeah, because now I'm like, fuck, I gotta get my shit together.
Yeah, no, I learned how to do this like producing stuff. I learned how to video edit. I was blessed to be dating a like really good video editor and stuff like that, and he was like doing Ableton and stuff like that, and he like taught me how to do everything on my own. So I like thank God for that relationship, or I never would have been able to do this like without paying lots of money for classes and stuff. And I'm like doing my best. Yeah. So but yeah, that's what he said, and it like blew my mind when he said that.
That's awesome. Yeah. That's such a good point.
Yeah. Like I guess what he's trying to say is it's like it's not like they just had it easy before. It was just a different kind of difficult. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that makes me think. Like that's exactly what I mean when I say the kind of stuff I was like, I don't want to hear it. I need to hear it.
Yeah, like Britney Spears, she didn't have to edit videos, but she had to like be a star at 5 years old and like get molested or whatever in the Disney. Like she had to like that was like her path, and then she had to like, you know, a lot of these like Christina Aguilera's and stuff. They had to like be these like skinny, like they had to like be dancing and doing numbers and doing there's this like Netflix documentary about band boys, and it's talking about the manager of Band Boys and how he was like running this whole like scam.
Wait, Band Boy, what is Band Boys?
Like NSYNC.
The boy band
boy bands. I said it backwards.
Sorry, I was like, is that
like technically I'm a band boy or a band girl. Not band boys, boy bands.
Got you.
How like he was like getting all this money, but like barely paying and it was like one band manager. I think it's called, anyone listening, it's a Netflix series called a limited Netflix series called Dirty Pops or something. It's called, it's really interesting. It's called Dirty Pops, but it like kind of brings up what I'm talking about. It's like that was the musician game back then. Yeah. It was like you had these corporate guys like running you know what I mean? Now our boss is an algorithm, like, you know.
God. You know, yeah, that makes me think, because there's so many different routes to do it now. Yeah. It's interesting because it puts a lot of the responsibility on my shoulder now. I'm like, what am I contending with the algorithm? And that's actually, I think, a lot more forgiving than having to work and manipulate or being manipulated by those people you're talking about.
You had to suck Dirty Pop's dick.
Yeah, I mean, how famous are we getting? Like, I mean,
before you had to have sex with, what was the movie star? I can't remember his name. He got in trouble for the movie producer that everyone slept with.
Harvey Weinstein dude.
First, you had to have sex with Harvey Weinstein before. Now you have to edit some videos and appeal the algorithm. I mean, like, we're two different games, you know what I mean?
Much better. Yeah, much better. Yeah, I'll work with the algorithm. I'll fillet that. That's better.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, but granted, if you only had to have sex with Harvey Weinstein one time, it's a lot of less hours.
Yo, right? Shit, I would be on all the drugs so I don't even remember it. It's just like buried deep in my conscience.